So now we live in a 3-bedroomed council house, which is in like a little council estate, and we only pay £400 a month rent. And I thought I'd do a little tour. I would love to live in a farmhouse or something like that, because I quite like me farmhouse and rustic and that type of decor. But Paul's the total opposite. I think if he had all the money in the world, he'd probably live in like a glass mansion or something like that. But yeah, here we go. So first room is my kitchen. I have a washer, which is used often. Outside, you can see the kids do have a swing, and they do have a giant Connect 4, and there is a trampoline out there, and we have like a big shed, and that is a breakfast sort of bar, but the wind blew the bamboo wooden roof down. Oh no, so that is not good. We have a boiler, which is on show, which I would not choose if I was designing my own kitchen. We have Paul's plate, who's been left in the sink. Mine got washed as soon as I did, but Paul, for him, he's in my bad books. We have like dark wooden worktops and then like high gloss these. This is where I stock all the Halloween things. We have just an average oven. We have a little marble toaster. I used to have a kettle to match this, but I blew it up. We have the hot chocolate bar, which you've probably seen before. The kettle. A little wicker basket, which Megan organised pasta into. A little old baby unit that I use is like a little sort of extra worktop thing in the kitchen. We have a little table, and then we use this area for Keen to play in. And we hide the fridge behind the door because I don't like the look of it. So if you were looking in, you'd see and that's that. Hi Keen. Then we have Keen in the front room. Corner couch.
Talking balls!
Shut up. A window which has these stick things in the middle, which I don't like because you can't put any vases in the middle or anything. We have this shelf to match this shelf because we did want shelves that fitted in the 2 alcoves, but I couldn't find anyone to fit them, and I didn't know how to do them myself, so that's what that looks like. And then Keen's high chair usually sits here. To look in this little cupboard, you would see that is where we store all the shoes nice and neatly on the shelf in pairs. And they're out of sight, which is good. You have to walk down our passage, you would see. We have a mirror, which needs a wipe. We have this little console thing that I bought off the marketplace on Facebook, which looks like this. We have a fake plant, and we also have some Christmassy bits, but I still need to sort that. Then we have the stairs, and we have a little hole here where we keep the pram. If we go up my stairs, first thing you see is a bathroom. Now, Paul isn't the best decorator, so the lino is coming up a bit. We have a toilet, a sink with a little thing underneath for storing sponges and things, a bath, loads of Keen stickers, and I got this basket a while ago from Argos to keep all of the toys inside. And then we have this shelf, which has all the towels on, and a washing basket. And it's not full at the minute because I've actually been washing. So that's what you would see in here. Then you walk down. We have these on the landing. Usually they have like spare cushions or frozen for the kids to grab if they need them, but they're in the wash. We have the top of the banister, and then Cody's room. Cody's room, he has his pride procession, his gaming bit where his TV and his PlayStation is. He had his window here. He has this, which is like a little pin board. This that he keeps all these little fidgets and things in. Then he has his bed. Here. He has his little display shelf with all these bits and things on that he likes. And that's what you'd see if you were to go into Cody's room. We haven't decorated in here at the moment. It's just how it was. It is just a basic plastered wall. If you come out of there, you will get into this room. This room is sort of a dressing area. We have 2 sets of drawers, which are Keen's and Cody's. That is Keen's tower he loves. He likes to build that up and put it down. We have a box which has my clothes in and a box that has Paul clothes in, which the kids broke the lid off. Then we have Keane's nice little area. We drew this on the wall for him, like a little jungle theme. I'd seen it on Pinterest and we just drew it and then painted it grey. He has his little cot and his teepee. And then, because it's only 3 bedroomed and Cody does not sleep, we think he's got ADHD and a few other things because he will not go to bed at all. We try to get him into a routine. He used to when he was younger, but now since lockdown he's got way out of it, and we heard him saying like, what's wrong with me and things like that, why can't I get to sleep? And he was getting dead stressed with himself, so we just let him cool off himself now. We turn off his TV at a certain time and then we tell him to either read a book till he's tired or watch something quietly, like a story on his phone. Anyway, then we have our bed, which is just the basicest of beds, but it has this teddy bear duvet, which I love. It is so soft. It's like our best thing in the house. And then that's that room. So the bed, Keane's area, and then we'll keep that. Coming out of there, you come into the girls' room. They have a giant panda that we won, big lampshade and a high gloss unit, which is full of all Sky's books, and then Megan's shelf with her karaoke and jewelry on. They also have a hamster and the TV. This was in when we moved in, so I just tried to hide it as much as I could, but we have got their clothes in there, and we have a pinboard for her, Megan, and a pinboard for Sky, and then their units, and then we have Sky's nicely made bed and her stuff on her windowsill, a little bedside unit with her diary, a book she's reading, her lights, etc. And Megan's bed is actually underneath, because the room, look, if you look at it, the room is so small. Megan has to actually get a bed and pull it out because there's nowhere else to go. We've tried swapping them around and letting other people share with Keane and stuff like that, but Cody was just keeping everyone up, so this is the only thing we can do at the minute. We obviously want to save up and buy our own house, but yeah, that is our basic working family home. So I hope you did like to see that, and it's probably not as good as yours or whatever, but it's a home and we're happy and we all love each other, and at least it's clean, I suppose. So yeah, do hope you enjoyed that little tour, and thank you very much. Thank you. I've got an outdoor space which is full of trees, very greenery here. I recently started doing little vlogs and you don't really know much about me, so anyway, let me tell you, I am 32. I'm getting old, aren't I, Keane? I have 4 kids, which you probably know. This one's Keane. He was surprised. He was a lockdown baby, so he loves being outside and meeting people because everything's new to him, isn't it? Yeah. I did have a bit of a bad pregnancy with Keane. It wasn't very good at all, and with it being lockdown, you weren't allowed people in the scans with you. They did think Keane's femur, which is this part of his leg, was very small, and they were concerned about that. And I was actually in a scan when I was giving birth to Keane, which is madness in itself. But if you want to read more on that, do let me know and I will do a video. What else can I tell you? I have worked in the dentist when I first left school. I got the sack. I accidentally locked a boss in the cupboard. I don't know what I was doing. I was proper dozy, stupid. I should have really stuck in at stuff, which I didn't at school. I have worked in Asda Cafe. There wasn't too bad, but I have worked in care, and I absolutely love working in care. It's so rewarding. I love looking after people. I've also worked with disabled children in a school. That was my number one as well. I really, really enjoyed that. The children are just so loving. I absolutely love it. Don't get me wrong, it's challenging, but it really is a rewarding job. It's just really nice. And Cody, which is my other boy that I have, that you've probably seen in videos, he can be a bit of a handful. He likes routine. He doesn't like noise. You have to plan everything around Cody when you're going out. It does take him a long time to coax him out. We are looking into seeing what sort of things are happening with him. So hopefully we'll get some answers very soon. Because not next year, but the year after, he will be going to secondary. So that's a bit of a concern for me. I do not think he'll be ready, but who knows, he might change. We don't know, do we? It's noises with Cody and routine. That's the things that bug him. Anyway, Paul I met a while ago. I met him in a nightclub. Yes, I did. And then I stalked him because I got his phone number off his friend, and I think we were with each other a week, and then I hadn't moved in. My mum has learning disabilities, so I was brought up by her brother and sister-in-law, which was Bobby and Winnie, and they were like my mum and dad. They didn't have to look after me. They've both passed away now, sadly. I think that's why I really liked working in care, because probably reminds me of them as well. You do miss people, don't you? I can watch Stickman because it reminds me of Winnie. She passed away sadly a couple of years back near Christmas, and when I see Stickman and it's starting to say Stickman is getting weak, Stickman's getting old in the snow, that bit just gets me. Same as Gangster Granny. That really puts it into words, the ending of that movie, where you see like the scrabbling, she's spelling out things. It's just so sad. It really is. Anyway, I am quite an emotional type. I am also stupid. One of the daftest things I've done, you after my crackers! Yeah, one of the daftest things that I've done is I ran for a bus, and because I was running that much, I didn't realise until I got to the bus stop, but I was in a vest top and it fell down. So yeah, things were hanging out, but I had to get on because there wasn't another bus for a while. I live in a place and I ordered it from a wrong place, Chinese, and when Paul went to our Chinese to pick it up, they said you've ordered from one that's about 40 minutes away. I'm always doing dumb stuff. I usually say the wrong words. What you see is what you get. If I don't like it, I'll be polite, but I won't be as chatty. When I'm nervous, I talk and talk and talk. Every interview I've been to, they've said, you've talked for us in the interview. We couldn't get a word in edgeways, which you probably guess with these videos. I'm not really good at makeup, I barely wear it. A bit of mascara and a bit of foundation shot on will be completely enough for me. I don't have a skincare routine. I'm not your typical YouTuber, but hopefully you like me and you like my videos. So yeah, that's it now. And I will stop talking now. If you need to know anything, or you want to know anything, or you want me to do anything or help you out in any way, do let me know in the comments and I'll try and do that video. Also, I've just remembered the most horriblest story ever. When I was working in the kids' school, I've always been up and down with my weight, and I used to have an eating disorder when I was at school, and I used to be quite chubby as a kid, which is probably where it sprung from because I was getting called Chubby Cooper. That used to be my name. I did. So I've always been a bit funny with food. I'll either eat loads and then feel guilty and stop eating, or start doing daft fatty diets and stuff like that. Like when I was getting married, I think I was getting a piece of toast and an egg or something a day, and when I was pregnant with Keane, I was so scared that I was going to put on weight that I was not eating right at all. I was eating like do you know them Hershey bars, them American candy chocolate things? I was eating like one of them a day, and then doing loads of exercise and walking up Roseberry Topping, which is like a huge mountain. And then I put it all back on, and I'm getting a bit stressed again when I look at myself. So yeah, I'll probably go into another one. Anyway, getting on with this. I was eating sugar-free mints because I did not want to eat loads of sweets because I love sweet stuff. I'll miss meals and eat sweets easily. I just love sweet stuff. So I'd been eating loads of these sugar-free mints whilst I was at work. Then coming out of work, I was getting a little bit of a tummy ache, and I was walking home, and then I thought, oh no. Then I started having these pumps, and it was coming out, and I thought, oh my God. So I had to run into the doctor's surgery, and it just flew out. So my advice for everyone is don't eat loads and loads of sugar-free mints because they will make you need number 2, and you cannot control it. I was squeezing my bum cheeks together and everything, and nothing was working at all. It was just horrible. I had to like ditch my knickers in the toilet bin somewhere, get home as quick as I could, and then I'd done it about another 4 times as well. So they're good if you want to stay at home and lose weight. I suppose they're mint-free tablet things, but definitely don't eat them in public. God, yeah, I did like a full box thing, and I'm not getting much sugar here. I can eat loads of them, but yeah, not a good idea. Spiders, I hate clowns. I love Pepsi. I love Indians. Favourite in Indian. Paul used to live for an Indian. He used to bring his stuff back. Pita bread, and I'll eat korma. It's the only thing I like. I like plain food. I don't like trying new food. I do not like being out in busy places. I do not like nightclubs that actually make me so paranoid. I start to think people are staring at me or looking at me or laughing at me. It's horrible. I think I have separation anxiety. I don't know, I'm not diagnosed, but I don't like the kids being out or people minding them. Or Paul as well. I like to know what he's doing or who he's with because I think he's going to leave me. I've got a few problems, obviously. But yeah, that's me. I hope you enjoyed getting to know me a little bit more and seeing my house. I'd love to know a bit about you if you taught me anything about you in the comments. I love Pinterest, and I love luxury houses and looks on a budge, things like that. I do watch Gemma Louise. She's good to watch for that. In her older videos, she used to have a littler house. It was nice and everything like that, but she just show you some stuff from B&M that you can get a bit cheaper. And I did like watching Emily Norris. She used to live in a littler house, and now she's moved to a big house which she's renovating, and she's putting loads of interior things like that on. And there's a few other ones I watch as well. I do love to watch them, and one day I am hoping that I will have some chickens, I will have a bigger house, and we will own one. So fingers crossed. But I hope you enjoyed that, and it doesn't really matter where you live as long as it's clean and tidy and you've got a roof over your head and you're with the people you love and you're happy. So yeah, that was that. Now, see you in the next one, and I'll see you all later. Bye bye. To share with you this that me and Paul had seen.
Matthew and Michael Clark. They're 42 and 39 years old. For the past 4 decades, the two brothers lived perfectly normal lives.
They were normal school kids, like during the RAF. It's just been a normal growing up period, really. Matthew was the same. He's worked every day of his life, Matthew. He's had job after job after job. But he got married, he had Lydia. Just perfectly normal until they reached their 30s.
Now the two men are like toddlers and unable to look after themselves.
It's upsetting knowing that her dad is basically turning into a baby again.
In a cruel twist of fate, the two brothers are in the clutches of a condition that's regressing their brains and their bodies back to a childlike state.
They call it illness, but I think it's prison from the devil.
I used to wish my sons were small again so I could have them back. I got my wish.
This is the story of an extraordinary illness and how the Clark family cope with Matthew and Michael's journey from manhood back to childhood.
Must be so hard for the family, and it's affected both of the brothers as well, which is quite unusual, isn't it, to affect the two of them? So they lived a normal life and then they just got that. It's a really weird illness to have. I've never heard of it myself. Yeah, so be grateful really that if you are healthy, that you are healthy. And I'm going to try and not mourn, because I do whinge a lot at nothing, to be fair. I'm quite a mourner. But yeah, that's definitely it for the vlog, and thanks for watching.